a gathering of the province of Saskatchewan youth in the Youth Equestrian Tournament. And we have a variety of things. We have Western riding, we have English riding, we have show jumping as well. And it's also a gathering of bringing all the kids from all the different parts of the province together in order to celebrate some fun together. Our goal for this event is to bring all the youth together from all the different disciplines, and so that the kids can learn from each other's unique areas of interests, and to help them learn and maybe branch out into developing some new skills for each other. It's also a stepping stone for a more growing level for them, because they can learn from our clinics from some very well-trained people, so the kids can just continue to learn new skills. I think horses as a whole teach the youth a lot of valuable personal attributes. They teach them discipline, they teach them assertiveness, how to care for an animal, respect for an animal, emotions, how to deal with emotions, because competition is a very emotional thing, and also just all around good behavior and attributes to one another. But I also think that one of the most valuable things about horse showing and competition is it teaches the youth how to accept graciously winning and how to accept graciously losing. And I think that's an important value in life that they have to learn. It's not always going to be your day, right? And you have to learn from it.
I love equestrian because I grew up with horses. I loved horses ever since I was born. It was just like that. And I rode with my mom, and I got my first pony when I was 3 years old. My mom had horses when I was young, and when I got the pony, I started going to the Welsh pony shows. And from there, I just got really into it. We're like best friends, me and my horse. Like, I love her. I go see her every time I come home from school, and like, she's only 3 years old, and so that's young for a horse. And it took me, this has been probably a year that I've been riding her steady, and she's show material. Like, she's definitely huge potential, and she's good. That's like, she can go a lot farther, but it takes a long time. It takes a long time. 5 years old is when they're good, when they should be amazing, and she's only 3, so it takes a while. Horses learn to trust you when you have to go through stuff that's scary for them, and you make them go through it, and they go, it's not going to hurt me because she's letting me, you know? And that's kind of the trust bond. I have to ride every day, sometimes twice a day. I have a dressage trainer that comes and helps me so I can, you know, expand on my English. My mom knows a lot about horses, and she helps me a lot, and we have good friends, and we get clinics all the time from our 4-H club. And it's just a lot of riding, a lot of training, and also you have to let them relax and just go out for a ride and, you know, just stay calm. And you have to be very committed to your horse. You have to have people that help you out. A lot of money goes into this, and my parents are really good with it and get me where I need to go. When you're in the competition and you're doing good and you get the butterflies and the nerves, but you also get the, you know, adrenaline and the excitement that you're doing, and it's just every step and everything slows down, everything goes quiet, you're in the zone, and it's amazing how the feeling is so, it's exhilarating.
Another quality that we look for in the kids when they are in their judging in their class right now, well, is also respect, and respect for the judge. They always salute the judge when they enter the ring, and I think that's an important quality for the kids to be reminded of in their general life skills, to respect those adults that are in official positions. Also, what we're doing new for this year with this tournament is we are combining a series of classes between the 4-H kids and the Saskatchewan Horse Federation kids that show on the open circuit, And we're joining them together in the tournament for a series of classes called the Main Meltdown. And so a lot of fun, large groups there will be, a lot of horses in the ring. And just to help the kids also see each side of their different groups and clubs that they belong to and blend them together. So in the ring right now, this is called an equitation class. An equitation is judged on the rider of the animal, the horse. And they're looking for, the judging is looking for the position of the rider in relation to how it reacts to their horse, as well as she's testing their mental skills by giving them a pattern to ride. And we do have boys as well. There's lots of girls, of course, but there always is a few boys that are doing it as well. Boys tend to like the speed events.
I got involved with the horses, I guess, at a very young age. My mom and dad were always involved with horses. My dad used to race chuck wagons, and my mom used to ride gymkhana, and I was started on horseback pretty much. Just learned to ride when I was a kid. Like everything I learned from my family, and they taught me to just put everyone else first, and I like the people. That's what I really like. Like everyone's nice and everyone helps out, and well, I really love horses as well, so just you add two together and that's what you get, I guess. I do everything for my horses. Like me and my dad spent, I don't know, 2 weeks making hay. I spent 20 hours on a hay bind, going around and around the field cutting hay, and then hauled all it in. And so yeah, I do anything for the horses. I like buying colts just as weanlings and then raising them, and that way they're the way I like them. And like I bought this guy when he was just a baby, and within the first week I could pick up all 4 of his feet and do that kind of stuff, and it, like, not many horses you could do that with. And he was an exceptional one. Like I could ride him before he was actually really broke, so like I could go on and jump on a bareback when he was a year and a half, but other horses you can't do that with. And within 5 rides I already took him to my first show and he went really nice. Like he's an exceptional horse. Yeah, one of a kind. I'll probably never find another one like him, but I trust Bailey's with my life. Like I can go out in the middle of dark and jump on a bareback and just ride around, and I feel completely safe with this horse. Like, and I feel that if you have to ride any horse, you need to have a special bond like that, and if you don't, then you're not gonna bond like peanut butter and jelly. You just gotta bond together to have success. I'm not the best rider in the world, but I sure love it. I love to have fun, and I'd sooner see him do better, improve, and me improve, and rather than get in first place. If I'm feeling down or something, I go to my horses and they comfort me and stuff, and they're like characters, like just like humans. Like my one horse, she'll play in the water and she'll climb on bales sometimes. Like she's really neat, and like it's just fun. I like to enjoy my horses, and if I don't, then I wouldn't be doing it, but just I try to treat him as fair as possible, and together we can just about do anything we try to, unless he doesn't understand what I'm asking him to do. You can't get mad or else you don't get anywhere, but yeah, it's just like your boss getting mad at you and you're like, well, I don't want to do anything for you now, but thank you very much. Thanks, buddy.
That choose the ribbons, just hold them up in the air so the crowd can see which color you got, who's placed where. We should have a radius system up and running.
Let me change your numbers.
Here.
Let me change your numbers.
Right now I'm building the course and just trying to line everything up. Everything gets pre-measured to make sure that everything is a correct distance, because the horses are required to take a certain amount of canter steps in between. And then just making sure my angles are straight. It's a large area to set a course in, so it just takes a little bit of shifting and adjusting. This is the first class. Is called a 2-foot cross rail, meaning the rails are crossed through the center. And this is an entry-level class for the kids just learning. And it just kind of introduces them to memorizing a pattern and being out in the ring one-on-one with their horse. And that's on the other side, sir, on the other side of the X, yeah. You want to bring me, please, the 2 white gates and just lie them on the side there, okay? Thanks. It's a demonstration in teamwork or course setting. But there's only one way to jump jumps. You gotta build them first.
I was pretty much born on the back of a horse. I've been with them all my life, so I don't think I could live without my horses. I have 6, 3 paints, an Arab, and 2 ponies. This is Sassy. She's 6, so we kind of fell into a bond really quickly. Like the first time I saw her, I knew she was the horse I wanted, so. But my old horse, it's almost like he was a real person and I could tell everything he was thinking. Yeah, they're like best friends. You can feel when they're nervous or when they're just in a good mood when you're riding, and so you can help them and just give them more rein if they're worried and stuff. And this horse can be have the best days and just also have the worst days too. Some horses can do lots of things, where other ones, they have one thing that they really enjoy. But Sassy's an all-around horse. She doesn't like to be stuck with one thing. She likes doing everything. So I have a coach that lives up in Duck Lake, and we're trying to slow her down. And she does Western. She does English. We've done a little bit of jumping, not much gymkhana and stuff, but it takes up a lot of time. I'm always really busy. If something else is going on, I kind of have to decide what comes first, but it's always usually the horses. So I ride every day possible. It's just too good to keep them in shape. I like the competition and stuff, and you know, when you're with friends, you're usually having a good time too. So, well, my mom, she's the one who drags me to the show. She gets everything ready, and she gets all the clothes and stuff. So she's really committed. And my sister used to ride, and my dad, he's not as much of a horse person, but he's very supportive. We have the 4-H club, and they're my family. It's like a huge family, our 4-H club we have, and everyone supports each other, everyone's with each other, everyone comes to this horse show and everyone's cheering for you, and it's a big deal, and then you help each other out.
We're here with our 4-H group, and they're pretty much a family to me.
Joining 4-H clubs and stuff, that's really good because you start slow and you get used to the horse stuff. And then you get more knowledge in how to cooperate with them and stuff. So
there's lots of different local 4-H programs, as well as pony club programs, and just calling your local stables, and a lot of those places will offer these for the kids to be involved. You can start at any age. I have people that I see riding at 80 years old. I see people riding at 4 years old.
Most horse people are really nice people. Like if someone wanted to come learn or something, I'd put them on this horse, and because they'd feel safe with him because he's a good horse. But you always want him to feel safe. You don't want him to get scared, and just like if you're trying to drive a car or something, I guess.
You get out to the shows and you get to meet all these people, so you kind of learn how to socialize and stuff, and you make lots of friends and stuff. So.
Oh, well, it's the best feeling in the world. And when you do good, even if you don't place and you do good and you know you and your horse improve, it's the best feeling in the world. It's just amazing, yeah. It's just like your hockey team just won.